We've delivered in 2024 great performance with 38 billion in sales turnover. Coming to the region, as you said, this performance has been definitely delivered by a strong momentum in North America, in regions like India, but also Middle East, while Europe and the rest of the world, China in particular, were definitely going at a different rate. So what you said is absolutely correct. While the overall picture is quite encouraging, we see very different dynamic market by market.
Olivier, I'll just focus down on that China story as well. China declined double-digit in sales in industrial automation, with sales in discrete automation down, market softening persisting. We've seen other companies this week talking about China and actually being punished when China's tough as well. There is a hope for green shoots. Are we seeing it in China, or is it just too early?
For us at Schneider Electric, as you know, we don't report specific number for China, but what I can tell you, our view for 25 will be very consistent with what we have seen in 24. We cannot say it will be much better, but not definitely much worse. We have a good exposure, which is fairly balanced at Schneider Electric in China, you know, from what we do in buildings, in industry and data center. And like everywhere else in the world, data center is quite promising for us in China. So end to end, no major difference compared to 2024.
Olivier, this is Carolyn jumping in. Good morning to you. And again, I got to come back to the very strong U.S. markets. North America, which makes up 36% of your full year 2024 revenues, grew by almost 22% in the fourth quarter. And much of that, of course, is down to your exposure to the accelerating data center investment. Will that continue at the same pace this year, even if, or despite the fact that we saw that DeepSeek shock that the world was grappling with? Or is that a positive for your business because we're seeing further democratization of AI?
Well, look, it's a lot in the same question, but if you look at where we were 1 year ago, we were telling to the market our guidance was to grow 6 to 8%, 7 to 10 over the cycle. And while we are entering 25, we announced today that our guidance in top line will be 7 to 10. So what does it mean? We continue to see an acceleration of the opportunity. And as you rightly said, one, North America is a good contributor, a great contributor for our total growth. We have great positioning. We have invested also in capacity. And at the same time, we continue to see a very solid growth in data center. Going to your question on DeepSeek, for us, it's a good news. It's a confirmation that AI is real. We were not all sure 1-2 years ago what would be the real adoption of AI. We see a huge increase in the adoption of AI. And I can tell you, for me, bottom line is about speaking to our customer every day and to listening to them. And we don't see any change in the portfolio, in the pipeline for the next 2 years. On the contrary. So for us, that's why we are quite encouraged and continue to be very positive on the North American market in data center, but also in the rest of the market, which is also very important for Schneider.